It's a big day, worms. It's time to move to your new home. Welcome back to the Citystead, everyone. Today is a pretty big day. I am moving the worms to their brand new home, which is going to be inside in our basement, where it is a lot warmer than it is out in the greenhouse. And you might ask, why does that matter? Well, I'll tell you. So there are two things that'll kill your worms real quick. One of them, extreme heat.
Time is right for me and you, I just flame on, flame on, and on, and on, and on, flame on.
And the other would be super extreme cold.
Tonight's forecast, a freeze is coming.
Unless they were given a super serum.
That wasn't so bad.
Frozen and thawed out 50 years later.
I don't care what time it is. This guy's still alive.
Then we'd be talking about super red wigglers. Might even call it Captain Red Wiggler. All jokes aside, red wigglers really thrive about 55 to 75 degrees. That's where they would like to have their habitat, their bin be. And in the greenhouse at this time of year, we can't maintain that. They have been doing very well at 40 degrees, pretty much average throughout the day. Warm during the day, a lot colder at night, you know, down to low 30s, high 20s. During the day, they're around 50, and they've been doing okay, but they're not thriving the best they could. And since these red wigglers are our biggest powerhouse in livestock for soil building, we want to make sure that we keep them happy, good, and that they survive all the way into the summer for us. So first thing first, we're going to dig in here, make sure they look okay, look happy. It's been a few days since my last worm video where I mentioned about how I will be moving them inside. That's the best thing if you're in a northern climate like I am that you could do for your worms. If you're keeping worms, they need to come inside where it's a lot warmer and it's just better for them.
Hey, Mommy! Mommy, I am!
Where are they? Are they in there? You think so?
Dad.
Oh, there's some right there. There's one.
Oh, cute.
Oh, cute. There it is.
I
Alright, well, I mean, no worm video at the Citystead could be complete without our little worm buddy, could it? Are you excited to move the worms inside, buddy? Are you excited to take the worms in the house? You can play with them when they're in the house? Here, wormy, wormy, wormies! Alright, let's dig in there and see how they're doing. Well, you already seen because I pulled a couple out, but they're not frozen, so we're doing good. Alright. Oh, there we go. Yep, doing good. Some babies in there. Everyone looks good. What do you want? What is that? You want some of that? Which one? Alright, scooch over. Do. And here you go. Ba ba ba. Yabba. Yum. Alright, while little Oz enjoys his snack of kale, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fill this bucket with some leaves because I want to eventually split this bin that I have into two bins. One thing I'm going to need is a lot of brown material to get them through the winter while the snow is melted. I'm going to fill this bucket full of leaves so that we just have some on hand ready to go, and we can use those all throughout winter.
Make me laugh.
like coffee.
Your
I
hometown,
like coffee.
uptown, what becomes the church carnival ground until Manhattan is consumed by something ugly inside of you. When we kiss, I feel it soon. I feel it soon. I remember that drive, the way the snow just wouldn't stop falling. Taking a view we don't deserve. Take out some food.
Let me go. Let me go.
Crying over my baby of mine. And when it's time to say goodbye, she'll say goodbye. And I remember that time, the way the snow just won't stop falling. Old boyfriend won't stop calling. I say you got those eyes. People wanna tell you secrets.
You got there.
Taco.
Rocks.
So when you leave,
A Morocco?
take a
Taco.
slice of me with you. You know my shirt collar, it smells like a shampoo. And for 20 years you hold all of that wanting in your bones. Even in sleep, you don't let go, you don't let go.
So I thought this would be a perfect place to keep the worms for the winter. Right here in the little grow room area that we built. You can see we got all our shells, we got our grow lights. There's our Mars Hydro light. That light is awesome. Worked really well. We also have some like T5s and just regular lights. So good, perfect place to keep the worms. We'll keep them right on our outside wall. It'll keep a little bit cooler than, you know, if they're closer to a furnace or anything like that. So the wall hopefully will keep them a little bit cooler. They won't get too hot. Like I said, 55 to 75, that's like the sweet spot for temperature for the worm bin. This will be nice taking care of them in the winter. Just come down here, throw scraps in there. So as long as we keep up on the bin, rotating, adding food, adding browns, all that good stuff, like any other compost, as long as we're adding our browns and keeping it mixed and well balanced, it's not going to smell. So it's not going to affect anything in your house. Obviously it's down in the basement, so if it does have a little smell to it, we'll never notice it because it's in the basement. But this will be perfect because now when I go to start seeds in a couple months here, we'll have a good source right here. We'll bring in some other additives and we'll be able to make our own little soil down here in the grow room to get everything started. But that's it. The worms are in their brand new home for the winter. So remember guys, be bold and grow bold, and as always, we're going to see you in the very next video.